What's up, people? Yeah, this is the place where I used to work at, and I'm filming all these things for documents. So I'm showing y'all where when I grew up, like when I was like in my early 20s, I used to work here. You know, it's called Emmanuel SDA Church School. This is when I was involved into Christianity, white supremacy. This faith was created in the early 1800s. It was a movement. A man by the name of William Miller. He was the one that started the movement of the Seventh-day Adventists. He was a so-called white man, and I used to work right there. Yes, I did. And the place still looked the same, but they kind of changed it around. Looked like they painted it. And back there, I used to like what I would do. I would be like washing my mop out and all that kind of stuff. I feel kind of, yeah. No, hold on. And I definitely remember this here. This church is still here. First birth, I think I'm saying it right. Indianapolis, Independent Methodist Church. I think I got it right. Elder James Harrison, senior pastor and teacher. Okay, this is all Christianity. This is Christianity. I was involved in all of this here. And that school, been there for many years. Ever since I was like, ooh, man. I probably was about 13 or 14 years old. Probably I came into the Adventist faith and I started. I'm just telling y'all, before I became, when I was in '92, this is when I was converted to Adventism. I was like, I consider myself, I was very devout. I had a great zeal, is what I'm telling you. You see what I'm saying? Until, you know what I'm saying, my knowledge started to expand. You see what I'm saying? And so that sign right there, it wasn't there. So they just put that there recently, about a couple of years ago. So they really changed a lot. And a lady by the name of Turpin, she used to work out here in the evening time, 2 o'clock in the evening when the buses and stuff was coming. And the older lady, Miss Orly, they call her Miss Orly Pierre, she used to work right there at that little office right there. And I was very dedicated into this here. This is when I was under the witchcraft of Christianity. That's what it is. I'm not condemning our people who may be still part of it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. I'm not condemning our people for in no wise or no shape, form, or fashion for that. I'm condemning the wicked people that was behind it, which was the so-called white man. You see what I'm saying? William Miller was a white man. And the Seventh-day Adventist Church, it was created in 1863, it was formed into a religious church organization in 1863 in Battle Creek, Michigan. 1863. That's been decades. That's been years, decades ago, I say. You know what I mean? Now, some people will say from 2022, some people are like, well, if you really think about it, if you calculate it, that's not really too long. Because they said slavery ended over 100 years ago and we just got free, is what they were saying. You see what I'm saying? But they say if you think about the 1800s compared to 2000, that's not really that. They'll say, well, really, it's long, but it really ain't been long ago. That's what some people would say. But I used to walk down this way right here. I wish I could show y'all it's getting darker. But I feel good that I'm able to video the documents and stuff. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to come back through here probably maybe tomorrow or something like that. And I'll be able to film more. You see what I'm saying? And I feel good that I'm actually recording the you know what I'm saying, the documents and stuff down here. You see what I'm saying? So I did that for a reason, because really, if it wasn't for these video, I wouldn't be out here. I'm just doing it. Number one, I love recording. I love recording videos. I love doing that. um, it's a passion. I always like reading, you know what I'm saying? So it was easy for me to pick up the Bible and read because I feel like by nature, I feel like I'm a natural leader. But I feel like I can improve also. And I want to improve and do it God's way. I want to keep, it's 613 commandments, man. And all these houses are still there. The only difference is they cut the bushes from there, and they from there they fixed it up a lot. And right down here is I used to walk straight through there, but all the grass done growed up through there. I wished I was able to show y'all in a more daylights. I mean, I'm gonna have to come more like real early. You see what I'm saying? To where I can record more history documents. So I'll call this video the history documents of when I was into Seventh-day Adventist Christianity. When I was into Seventh-day Adventist Christianity, and so that's what I'll say it is, I guess. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was faithfully doing it, man. Just walking, getting up in the morning. I get there about sometime 9. Sometimes I get there at 10. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I was more likely always on time when I went to work and stuff like that. You know, when I was real dedicated into it and I really wanted to get shit done, I actually I handled it up. I said, let's get with it. You know, I'm ready to go. You know, because I always had, when I was going to school at 16, I always had a lot of get up about myself anyway. Yeah, so I'm just walking around, man, just chilling, catching documents and stuff. Yeah. So I guess there's nothing else for me to say right now. Just getting history and documents of the Seventh-day Adventist. History documents when I was in Christianity, or in the slavery of Christianity. Yeah. So I'm out, man.